Hey, what's up guys, it's Zach and this is my take over this Mi 5X. So there's a distinctive feeling first giving it a look from the back, doesn't it? But so forget it. Don't make an issue out of that. There's an issue over here in the cards. If you want to check it out there. And so let's get to the specs. So it's gonna support a 625 chipset Snapdragon. I think 625 has been one of the most favorite chipsets for Xiaomi. They have put this chip into pretty much everything. Their Mi Max 2, then there is the Redmi Note 4, the Note 4 Prime, and then the Note 4X, and then the 5X again. They should have gone with the 630. This chip is aging. Then we have 5.5-inch Full HD display. And like it is Xiaomi, it doesn't skip any kind of sensor. So as you can see, the device contains all kind of sensors, and so it doesn't definitely skip any sensors, even at budget phones. And a 3080 mAh battery. The Redmi Note 4 had a 4000 mAh battery. And you know, Xiaomi phones, I can't recall, but the Xiaomi phone that had 3000 mAh battery approximately, it is pretty old, and Xiaomi phones are known for their huge battery capacities. But why this is a 3080 mAh? I don't know what's the logic behind that, but it is like it is. So, and then we have the camera. This is new. This is a dual camera setup, exactly like the OnePlus 5 or the iPhone 7. You know, where there are two lenses and one is for 1x, the second lens for 2x, so that you get a telephoto and you get all those bokeh effect with the second lens. So here both of the cameras are 12 megapixel, both are identical but with different apertures and focal lengths. One is 50mm and the other is 26mm. That is a similar attempt like the Apple and OnePlus has done. And then it comes in three color variants: pink, gold and black. And it's got a 4 GB RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. And that's all about the specs. Now, as per rumors, the pricing, it's going to be somewhere around 1499 yuan, which comes around 15,000 rupees approximately in India, and that is approximately $220 out there in US. So it's kind of like more of newly produced Note 4 with a couple of new features like the DHP, the sound, good quality sound fidelity and things like that, new metal body, camera, but how was the battery 3080 mAh? I don't get. Xiaomi fans, I guess, would be disappointed with the battery life, I guess, because it's the same processor, it's not the new 630, and then a significantly small battery. It might have been a little bit more significant if Mi 5X had coupled 630, because new processors are more efficient. And of course, the dual camera setup, which the Redmi Note 4 doesn't have. And again, the Note 4 didn't have quite a good camera. It was pretty average, so for camera fans, might be a good news. So what do you think? Would you buy this phone if this would release for 50,000 rupees? Quite a bit more than Note 4. And what do you think as well? Would it launch in India? Because it's Xiaomi, there has been a couple of devices that Xiaomi had released in China, but they had not released in India. So there are a couple of things that go for release in India, but there are a couple of things that do not go for the release in India. Like for Xiaomi, it's the Note 4. It's kind of set some record, like one of the most sold phones online, and so Xiaomi wouldn't like a competition within their own company to break the record or something. It would be awkward for them. But reasons for selling them is like nowadays dual camera setups don't come in cheap, so this might be a good alternative for dual camera fans who want it cheap. If they can't be that much aggressive with the price, then it could be a point as well. And again, it's been a pretty long time. The Note 4 was launched back in January 2017, so it's been 7 months now, and no release yet of like successor with that or similar price category phone. So that might be something like that. I have mixed feelings about that. Would it be launching in India or not? But you tell me that what would you do if this phone did launch in India, and what are your thoughts about it in the comment section below, the like button. And also it comes in with MIUI 9, so that might be a software optimization that Redmi fans wanted, and they would have to go with that device. But even the Note 4 and a couple of other devices would get MIUI 9. It will come a little bit later. They're not pre-installed, but so kind of you can get it. So let me know what you like about the device in the comment section below. Would we be going for that over the Redmi Note 4, which is a bit cheaper, and there's not much of a difference in the two phones except the dual camera setup, the unibody metal design, new design, which is not different from many other phones out there. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below. And this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do hit the red button down there and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. I'll catch you in the next one.